I want to welcome you all to this Satsang Reality Association. My name is Robin Pandey. I want to talk about two things today. First, the reality, and the second, the reflection of the reality. Does anyone know what the reality is? No. No one knows the reality, not the way we think we know. Because the mind cannot comprehend the reality. You see, mind has an impediment, and mind cannot comprehend the reality. And it is not just my mind or anybody's mind. Entire human mind is structured or created or happened that way. You see? So it is not anybody's fault that we do not know the reality. You see? So there is nothing we can do to know the reality. Because we already know what the reality is in a peculiar way that is within us, that the mind can never comprehend. Because of the limitations. So you see, mind is just a tool, so it has limitations. So you could never comprehend the reality, what is out there, or what is even this, what we have. This everything is the reality, you see. And the mind comes up and say, oh, I see that keyboard, I see this microphone, I see that camera, I see that computer, I see that printer, I see this glasses, I see this flashlight, I see this microphone, I see this mouse. Mind comes and says that, you see. And I looked outside the window and I see some trees and some wall and you know, and I think that's the reality. No, that is not the reality. The reality is what is right now that mind cannot comprehend, but in your body, deep within, your each cell knows what the reality is. You see, so you have to give up the mind for a few minutes. So I invite you to participate in this. Give up your mind for 10-15 minutes or 1 hour, whatever, even for 1 minute. Because you're not going to forget it, because it is in your memory. See, something in your memory you can never forget. So if you give up your mind in this satsang for a few minutes, you are not going to forget it. I'm just pointing out that after you give up your mind, there is a possibility of liberation or moksha. And I am not your guru. You see, a lot of people say, hey, then you're a guru. No, I am not a guru. I am simply pointing out, I am simply describing my experience. Describing how I function, you see. And this is also my assumption that I am certain that this body is functioning exactly as that body. You see, not the color of the eyes, skin, hair color, the way I speak, the size of my build, you know. I mean, those are all appears different, you know. I am not talking about that differences, you know. Even DNA, there's some structure within, there's different, but the functioning, the mechanism is exactly the same way. The way it's functioning here is exactly functioning there, you see. So that's why I am describing how I am functioning. Okay.